each other close and closer as the stars aligned and we were meant to collide on this cold, cold night. Such a perfect moment, the time, hearts away from all the fire, falling down on us tonight on this cold, cold night. Such a perfect moment, the time on this cold, cold night. Such a perfect moment, cold, cold night. Such a perfect moment, cold, cold night. Such a perfect moment, cold, cold night. I told you that I would stay, I told you that I would run. For your heart I would chase, cause it was only us. Used to do this for kicks, I used to do this for fun. Said for you that I'd change, cause you are my one. I said I'm not the best, I just don't get what you see in me. You said let your mind rest, cause I will love your heart completely. My heart is yours, hope you know that I will run, cause you're my home. You said, well, try your best, and I said, I don't let up easy. So if you want my scars, if you want my heart, then I'm all yours, really. My heart is yours, hope you know that you're my home. Broken too, you give your half to fill the bruise. You were always there for me. I give my life to pay it back, and I will if you would ask me that. But you give your love freely. I said that I don't understand, but you sat down and took my hand. Said all you wanted was to have me, have me. I said that's really great and all, but it feels like you're my Adderall. You give rest and that don't come easy. I said that I get scared, and you said all your fears will fear me. So if you want my scars, if you want my heart, then I'm all yours, really.
Hello, welcome to another Hyperdrive Live trading session. I am your host, Coach CJ, and I'm excited for you to be here. We'll be live in a few moments trading the Nasdaq futures market using the Hyperdrive system. If this is your first time trading with me, buckle up, because we trade a fast-paced but simple, color-coded, and highly efficient system I created to be in and out of the markets in 90 minutes or less. If after watching this session, you want to learn this system, grab my Hyperdrive instruction manual with the link in the description. You'll be added to our private community and receive 30 days of live trading for free on Zoom with zero delay. Before we start, do me a big favor and make sure you like, subscribe, and share this stream with others. I greatly appreciate that gesture of support. All right, the market is about to open soon, so let's get this session started. See you in 3, 2, 1. Enjoy the show.
Yo, good morning, everybody. Happy Tuesday. Give me some sevens in the chat. You guys can hear me all right. Sound is sounding. Same thing on YouTube. Give me some sevens in the YouTube chat. You guys can hear me. Good morning. What's going on? Excellent. Sevens are coming in. What's up, Lars? What's up, Tabitha on YouTube? Good morning. What up, Jazzy J, George, Brian, Christine? What up, Jimmy P? We missed you yesterday, man. How we doing? What's up, Trish? Alrighty, y'all. We got 3 minutes before the market opens. We don't really have, news really a lot. Anything anything that stands out today. Yellow folders this morning. However, the market is moving, and we are in alignment for sales. And we're not trading tomorrow, so we're gonna take a shot, just one shot, because that one shot is gonna lead us to 50 points or more. So we're only gonna need one shot today. We are in alignment for sales. Looks like we just finished taking out London low, and we're pretty close to the daily low, like 50 points away from it. So we'll see if she runs straight to it on the open in a minute and a half, or if we get an opportunity for this leg to pull back, and then we can maybe get into something. But we are looking good on all the time frames, in alignment on all the time frames. Strong volume looks like on all the time frames, with the target within reach. What up, Bryant? So we have 1 minute before the market opens here. Wow. Been talking this whole time. Have I been on mute this whole time? Like, you guys heard me in the beginning, though. That's the second day in a row I've done that. Yeah, I was talking. Thanks, George. I remember my first time. This is my first time ever hosting a session, guys. Sorry. I don't even know. I don't remember putting myself on mute. I was just saying that I was saying a lot. I'm just going to repeat the important part that 850 is not an alignment. Of 850 is not going to be an entry, just because our trend line here is below the entry point. So more than likely, that's going to put us in a stalemate. It's kind of on the could be an active candle touch, and we could still get it. So it's kind of like toeing the line there. But I'm just going to skip it personally. The volume is still going to be red on that touch. It could definitely just come up here and then drop, but I'm not gonna mess with that one. That's all I was saying. I mean, I said a lot more than that, but that's all I really need to repeat. That was the most important part. We're at the 5-minute J4 right now, rejecting off of it. Hopefully we don't have to worry about that. We can start moving back to the downside. That was our first 3, first 5. Let's see. That was a bullish delivery on that first 3 minutes, though. So we need to move this structure back down. So I'm not going to be taking this 850 entry. That was a bullish engulfing candle on the 5-minute, up back towards that J4, 5-minute J4. We're getting close to 850. It's not an entry. I'm not taking 850. More than likely, that's going to put us in a stalemate. It's like I said, it's like a borderline because it's technically an active candle. This could wick up here and then it could close right back, kind of like it just did. It didn't touch it though, but that's kind of like how that could play out. So, you know, it could be a good shot. I'm not gonna take it though. I'm not gonna take it. So I wouldn't be surprised if some TPs came in the chat after that gets touched though. But I won't be one of them. But if we get back below 800, I'm all for it. Other than that, we're gonna be put into a stalemate here. Yeah, well, not only that, but 800 is the is London low, and so this price action coming around here through the start of New York. So we had the low, then it got taken here, and then it came up, and then it got even more, and then it literally just started to shift the structure here. So if this came back down, we could see this being used as support. But if it closed back below, I'm open to taking that shot to see if we go a level lower. Is 850 London high? No, London high is way up here at 19,974. Still didn't touch 850, but this is what I was talking about for a visual, how it could tap it and then it could come back down and keep us in alignment. That's what I was trying to explain for anybody that hasn't seen that before. That's why I said it's kind of like on the borderline, because clearly you still have the volume here, and this trend and this entry is so close that it can give you, in the timing that we're at right now, it can give you a wick like that puts it right back into alignment. So ideally that would have been like, if that would have touched, that could have been a shot that would have been a shot that a few people on here would have 100% taken. So, and it would have been just fine. But at this point, I would not take it anymore. Like, you would have wanted to been on the first touch, because that first touch would have gave you that stronger spot to get that 25 points there, where you would have minimum been break even. But you can clearly starting to see this buy up here, this hesitation that's happening here off of this 825 level. So it's getting weaker and weaker. Now we're losing volume as well. So now it's like, this just doesn't make sense to take that. It made sense if it did it like here, because that was easy. There's 850 level right there. More than likely going to push straight through it. Now we need to look at, see the 3, where the 3 is. We don't have any news today. Yeah, no. This is still kind of this big old impulse here. I'm not 100% sold that this isn't just a deep pullback yet. Now, if it takes this high, then yeah, we're looking to see if this thing shifts. But let's see where the 1 minute ended up. Yeah, we can easily get this 1 minute back. So looks like we're gonna be here playing. She's gonna be here playing around for a little bit. Let me know if there's any questions. Tomorrow, not trading. I don't trade when we have FOMC press conference stuff in the afternoon. More than likely, not always. The market's going to consolidate, or there might be one opportunity. In the past, we've done one shot and done. Just take one shot, whatever happens, take it, and we're done. And some people still do that, but I've just thrown the day away completely. Let this kind of set the rest of the week. As I mentioned yesterday, a lot of things have kind of gone day by day, just because typical things we've seen and behaviors we've seen based on news events has not been the case since the big guy's been in office. As Ken likes to say, every day is a news day when we got Trump at the helm. And I agree with that. He said, I don't know if he's on here, but is he on here? Oh, he's not on here. He said the other day, he said Trump looks at Forest Factory and says, no news today. Hold on a second. Let me go tweet. Let's say I want to do paper trading after we do our morning live. What's another good time to trade Nas? After 1, maybe. I don't know. I don't really have a specific time frame for you. I've only spent the most time dating these hours right here, so I know these hours. I know what happens during this time. You'll definitely get, there's two different mornings. There's 2 different New York sessions. So there's what we're in right now, which is a part of London. So London and New York. It's called the New York London crossover. And then you have when London closes at 11, I believe Eastern, which is when we stop. And then there's the New York session all by itself. So there's afternoon opportunities as well, especially if the morning didn't give you anything. But if you're not looking to actually adopt those times as part of your plan, I think it's pointless to paper trade then, because it's going to give you a false sense of security for something that you might be looking for in the morning, because the markets tend to move differently session to session. So I don't know. It's like that. Just like when I say when you back test, you should back test the time of when you're going to be trading and ignore any other time you're not trading. I think it's the same when you're trying to paper trade. So if you're going to paper trade, you know, after you get your 50 or whatever the case may be, you know, switch over to that practice account and then start paper trading from there on those second shot opportunities or third shot opportunities or whatever. But personally, unless I planned on adopting afternoon hours, I wouldn't spend time trading them. Does that make sense? You already answered. That makes sense. When you talk about target highs or lows, is there a certain time you're looking at? Meaning if the actual high or low of a day happens to be at 1 a.m., does that count? Or the high or low at 10 p.m.? When I'm talking about daily targets, I'm looking at previous days highs or lows. Great questions. Hey, y'all coming with the questions today. I love it. When I'm talking daily targets, I'm talking the previous day's highs or lows, because as we know, the market moves. Okay, and if this is a day candle, right? It's not really a candle, but you get what I mean. Is like you know how we got trend here, right? So if this is a day's high, this is a day's low, and then we're somewhere in here. If the market's going to expand up or down, then it needs to go where? It needs to either go to the day's high or it needs to go to the day's low. So those are going to be your extreme targets, because they're going to be your think of it like your playing field, right? Because you can have all type of price action happening up in here, but it doesn't actually go down or doesn't actually go up. So if you have this degree, like so for example, we have this daily target right here down at the bottom. That's this low from May 2nd. Okay. So if the market wants to go lower, right? If we're bearish and the market wants to go lower, then it needs to come in, it needs to be producing price action to eventually come and take out 750, and it's going to keep going there. You can do that there. Now, internally, like within a day, as you also mentioned, current day high, current day low, you can look at that from the hourly chart. But the way I would kind of look at that is more off of session highs and session lows versus just the hourly chart, because you got to think about where the market, what's the most extreme level that the market will want to attack. Like, where does the liquidity sit? Like, where does the hold on, cha-ching. Okay, where does the liquidity sit in terms of like your higher highs or your higher lows, or your lower highs and your lower lows, like those extreme levels? Is this making sense? Who asked that? Amy? Is this making sense? Amy and everybody else as well. So I would look at it from this perspective of sessions. Yeah, I took the tap to trade. It only takes 1 second, so yeah, I'm in there. So for example, before session, this was the extreme low of the day, right? Because if we come back to before we open, that's this right here. So which also happens to be the low of the day, right? If I look up here, then we're looking at Asia highs, which is just happens to be high of the day, right? So if the market internally you take the previous day's highs and lows, and you have here, let's do it like this. You take the previous day's highs, actually I'll do it like this. So you have this here, we'll call that day target, and we have this one here all the way down here, and we call that a day target. Okay, so you have those, and those are your extremes, right? That's your wide, that's end zone to end zone. Okay, so you have up here, and you're in here somewhere. Price action's in here somewhere, and in here you have your Asia session, you have your London session, and then you have your New York session. So Asia would have been up here. Oh, sorry, Asia. Let's just say Asia opened up right here. So right here, and then the market went up. So it didn't touch here. So this is today's current high. Then the market fell all the way down here and went to yesterday's daily target. So that one's taken out. Then the market did some shifting up here, and then now we're in London, and then it comes down here, and that's London's low. Then it shoots up here, and that's London's high. And it just kind of consolidates during London. And then we come into New York, and New York comes, sweeps New York high, boom, and then also heads up straight up towards the daily target, boom, right? Stuff like that. So that's how I would use those internal ones. Will be more. Are we back in alignment? Yes, I definitely include the wicks. Wicks do matter. Oh no, I'm sorry, I went in replay mode. No, we're not in alignment. So that's how I would use those. That was a long answer to your question, but hopefully that made sense. I would look at it from that perspective. And this is just the old school sessions indicator. Actually, no, this one's a little different. This is sessions London, New York, Asian. But that's the easiest way to spot it. You got your green as the Londons and Asia, and then that'll be that. But yeah, yes, I include the wicks. Wicks matter. I always include the wicks because the wick is the high. So these, I mean, all of this matters, right? So this is your, you know, your open, your high, your low, and your close. All of that matters. All of that matters. Oh, another one. Yes. When you go into replay mode, the alignment does show. That's why I thought we were in alignment for sales, because when I came back to here, it was all red, 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 but we weren't in alignment. I forgot I went in replay mode. All right. 850. You see what I mean? 850 would have played just fine. I think somebody said that they were, I think it might have been, I saw Steph say something about 850. I wasn't sure if she said she was in the entry or not, but I had limits set for 850 but closed PE when 1 minute went blue. Yeah, 850 would have been just fine. And you know, it's okay. It is what it is. But this is what I was saying when I came to the 5 minute and I saw that we had so much to go. Our volume is so heavy, and it was kind of, you know, it took on the 1 minute. It was kind of like, it didn't really feel as you start to trade, and you'll start to get these you'll start to pick up on different things that just kind of are like tails, kind of like playing poker sometimes. When you play with the same person, you can start to pick up on tails on what they do. Like I do this every day, so I can start to see like different things that the market is trying to do or doesn't want to do. And you know, especially since we had this daily target right here, you know, I'm like, I don't think you came all the way down here just to leave this daily target. Now the question is it gonna wick it and then go back up? I don't know, you know. So I'm surprised you closed that out, to be honest, but I get it. You could have clotheslined that one. Ah, it makes more sense now. We're probably gonna get this 1 minute back here soon. And see, that's why I don't do it. I don't like doing it. I do it once every now and then, like once a quarter, if that, at this point, just because I don't want those bad habits to creep in. Work so hard to put them away. I should have rebelled and saved you. Should have took one for the team, huh? Because if I rebel, y'all don't rebel. All right. After this daily target, though, I mean, honestly, we don't have another level until way down here. And the daily level would be 19,102. Let me just double check I didn't miss one. So this is all I do, Amy and everybody, is for the daily levels. I just go to the daily chart and find the wick that has not been touched. So yeah, this would be a daily target all the way down here. All the way down there. Now this level right here, going back to what we were just talking about, is a session low that was not traded below, and it was really just the afternoon session of New York. So that level is 337. Hadn't been traded through, and then the next one is going to be your daily target. All of the rest of these, this daily target right here. This daily target right here is Asia low from May 1st. All right. Going back to the 1 minute. Turning that off. Okay. We're getting close to everything here. 750 daily target. Maybe flipping back to the one. Flipping back on the one. We're in the bottom of the hour. 9:53. This 3-minute candle just closed. So let's see if we can get into alignment and maybe be looking at a 750 entry if we close below on the 3-minute chart. Right now, we're still in a stalemate. This is holding us up by a hair. Any other questions? Great questions so far. All right, 15 seconds left. I'm on the 1 minute chart, so I'm watching to make sure the 1 minute gets into alignment. If it does, I'm gonna push back to the 3 so we can watch the close of the 3-minute candle. We did just touch the. We're still not in alignment on the 1, but we did literally just touch the low here. Actually, we haven't gone past it. The low is 748.25. That was 748.50 is the low so far. So we need another push down here, and hopefully that puts us in alignment. We have 1 minute, 41 seconds left in the 3-minute candle. Still playing around here. All right, 15 seconds left in the 3. Oh, sorry, no, a minute 15 left in the 3-minute candle. Still not in alignment. Now we've taken the daily low, daily target. And we're still not in alignment. If we go fib extension on this pullback, 618 literally is the 50-point mark from 48. But we are responding pretty strongly right now off of the 750 and the daily target, not in alignment on the 1, so no dice there. Volume looks good. We just don't have the trend by a hair. Uh, 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 Chelsea, are you in Eastern time zone? You are smart, Jay. Where's my fib set? I just grabbed it from the this wick up here at 7 a.m. down to 9:30 low. This leg of price right here. Where you put in this fake trend line? All right, we're back down here towards the bottom again. Not an alignment on the one just yet. However, .38 seconds and we are below it. 3-minute chart has 235 left on its stick. 15 to go. Looks like we're going to go ahead and get in alignment here on the 1 minute. I'm going to push back to the 3-minute chart. Oh, never mind. Wait. All right, we are officially in alignment. I'm back on the 3 so I can see this candle close. If it closes below 750, we'll go for entry at 750. However, I'm going to put a sell limit at 800 right now. $800 would be the entry. 800 would be the entry if we can get this to pull back up here. I really like this 800 entry. Come on up here, girl. I have a sale limit set for 800. 19,800 sale limit. Um, 1 minute J4 is right there. 50% retracement on this impulse to the downside. Almost in this trade. It's coming up pretty fast. We're about to have a bullish engulfing candle against us. However, we'll see what happens with it. I'm in this trade now. I need those sellers to step back in here. Off that J4 on the 1 minute. Nice imbalances here. 785. $780. We have this bullish engulfing candle to deal with here on the 1. Also, we got 1 on the 3. um rollover. Let's go. Sheesh. Gold is flying. All right. Come on now. Can we get a bearish engulfing here on the 1? Wasn't bearish engulfing, but I'll take it. Waiting for this to get to 775 and I'll go break even here. Got close to 778, but I want 775. Give it a little space to shift here. Down. Hmm. 30 seconds left in this 3-minute candle. We're fighting London's low right now. Yep. Pushing through it. SL. What are you using? A 12-point stop? We got in at 800. We made it down to, I'm about to get taken out. I just got taken out. Made it down to 780 right before break even. And it's pushing up a little higher here. 850 is valid. I will take 850 100% if it comes up there. I'll also replay what was that, 800 again if we close back below it. Could have just been coming up here. Right now it looks like a wick out, but we could just been coming back up here into this imbalance. But I am setting up 850 for a sell limit right now. Ooh.
Caught myself looking back again, remembering the things you said, the memories of love we shared, the talk of growing old together. We were meant to last forever, but I miss the nights we used to go wherever, staring at the sky, counting on the stars, getting lost in your eyes, the perfect paradise. So take me back to the place where I belong. Cause it can, I can do this on my own.
What do you mean by 50-50 profit split? Like your payout? I don't think anybody does a 50-50 profit split. That would be crazy. No, they do 90-10. We're moving up here pretty bullish. I'm still gonna grab this 850 entry. We're losing volume again on the one, but it's still red and the trend's up here, so I'll be taking this 850 entry for second shot. I don't plan on trailing this though. See if we can just at least get back down to 800. I'm feeling this imbalance off the open. Well, off the 945 candle. Now, if the volume, we lose the volume before we touch it, then we might lose the volume. Taking away my sale limit. There was a moment of negotiation in my head just now. Oh, now we're just gonna fall, come back down. What is happening here? I'm looking at the payout ratio, 50% per week. I don't know what you're looking at. Wait, can you send me a link? Is it something that's saying like they pay out? I don't know. I don't know what you're looking at. No. We're in a stalemate now, so I'm being good. I canceled my sale limit. I didn't want to. I figured I'd get out of Steph's way. Or maybe she won't do it again. Because she did it already. Same idea. In terms of, obviously we still have a trend up here. Same thought process, I should say. Now this wouldn't be an active candle. It clearly is a stalemate on this one. But I guess we're just going to watch. I'm going to watch and see what she actually does. Just coming off of this area, it comes again, same thing did here. Starting to give even more of a V pattern here. And there's 850 right there. I'm not in, but don't be afraid to let me know if you are. I really liked 850 too. Well, I'm glad that she didn't like me, because random spikes at 1018. I feel like I'm trading HFX again right now. I think the 3 and the 5 should be lower. Yeah, the 3 and the 5 both are lower. So, I mean, we still got a lot of volume left on the 3. 5 minute has come down a little bit to the 919 area, but I don't know, man. It's the day before FOMC. Typically, it can get a little shaky. It's playing that way right now. It's giving shift vibes. Everything about this is starting to give me shift. Like it wants to shift. Like it wants to shift upwards. giving me shift vibes. Especially with all the space that it would have to drop through to really get down here to the next target. Just clear this out. You guys can see this. But I think we might not get anything else today. What time is it? It's 10:20. If it goes up heavy, we might, but I don't think so. Let me know if there's any more questions. Might just be chilling. Down 25 today, down 25 yesterday. Not a big deal. Not trading tomorrow. Yeah, this is giving me shift vibes. Shift. Yeah, well, you know how you've heard, I'm sure you've heard this before, Steph, and some of you guys also may have heard this. It's like when the market, like, it does that first fake out, the manipulation essentially, when it's shifting, where it kind of like it does like that sweep action above here, which it did here, and then boom. And so now it's like, I mean, we got in there too. It's like, all right, lower low. So everybody's thinking, all right, we're selling here to go lower. And then it was just literally just like a double manipulation move. And a lot of times you'll see stuff like that happen at these daily lows, at these daily targets or extreme areas of interest. So it is what it is. It's just part of where we were. You'll find it at the top too. Here's one right here. Yeah, here's one right here. Same vibe. Same vibe. You got bullish movement up, boom, boom, boom. You got shift up, you got a shift down, and then on this shift up, people are buying, and then they're getting. Nope, it was a double fake out. Then the market shifts, and then as soon as it does that, you can start looking for it on the other side. Boom, boom. All right, we're on the 3-minute chart right now. We're not too far off from flipping it. Volume is low. Trend is right there. Might close above it. Might get into a stalemate here in the next 3-5 minute. Has to get up a little bit heavier. It's 10:22, so we got time. It's going up. So back to your original question, I think it was Amy that asked. There was, so target wise, there's your London high. Hasn't been, that's the high was put in there. So internally, this could be going here. And then extreme, your daily target is, oh, these are the lines I put. Daily target on the buy side is up there at 277, I believe. Yeah, 277. Um, 45 seconds left in this 3-minute candle. We're moving up pretty fast. We might get back in alignment here. It's going to be the volume on the 5-minute that might hold us back, which means we're probably going to get a pullback here. Three-minute is almost in a stalemate. 20 seconds left. All right, 3 minutes. 3 minute is in a stalemate. Technically, it is an active candle, so it might go bullish here. But either way, we still gonna have to wait on the 5, which needs both. So I got your message, Juan. So what they're saying in that statement, they say based on our current rule set and payout ratios, our payout ratio is approximately 50% per week, which essentially means that they're paying out 50% of their users a week. That's how I interpret that. I could be wrong, but that's the way I interpret that when I read that. But their payout structure is 90-10. Sheesh. See you, Tabitha. Have a good day. 10:27. We'll see what happens. I would like to get us in alignment here from a trend, and then we can get the pullback. But if it starts to pull back first, maybe we'll have a consolidated day before at least our session before FOMC tomorrow. It'd be the first one all year. Paula, I'm responding to you now. Starting to slow down, y'all. These would be times where, like, if you were looking, Trish, for like something in the afternoon, if your morning is slow like this, and you haven't exhausted your opportunities, you know, and then you had the time, the desire, this wouldn't be a bad time to like check out the afternoon or see if you or watch till you fully get in alignment and take another shot type of thing, you know. We might get more movement towards the bottom of the hour, but it seems a little stallish at the moment. Well, you don't need to. Well, it depends on what you're saying with that. But your entry points are just every orange line, every 50. You're just waiting on a close and retest. But if you meant like, if you're trying to bring any type of confluences involved or something like that, then that's different. But just to keep it stupid simple, it's just as easy as if you're in alignment for buys, wait for that candle to close, wait for that candle to retest. If it keeps going, wait for the next candle to close, wait for the next candle to retest. In alignment for sales, wait for that candle to close, wait for that candle to retest. Wait for that candle to close, wait for that candle to retest. It's that simple. You're set up for a positive risk to reward with the 1 to 2 risk to reward. You can even stretch it to 1 to 3, especially during high volume time. Or just take the 1 to 2. Like, for example, I'm down 50 points this week so far, but one TP makes up for that. And if I feel like I see something where I want to stretch it, I can try to go after flipping that week over, you know? And then these red dotted lines are your stop losses and or break evens. So if we're in this trade for a buy, that's break even. That's TP. That's extra. I did it again. I was on mute talking to you. I think I'm pressing the button, but it's not taking for some reason. I literally just explained to you that you can go in here and change your indicator, Trish. Yeah, that's what I was just doing, but you couldn't hear me. You can change your colors here in the indicator at the bottom. QTR level, great lines. You can change the thickness of them, the darkness, the color, whatever you want. Okay, we are hanging around at 19,900. 5-minute volume is getting eaten up here. We're just below the trend level here, and we still got red volume. 20 minutes to go. I'm at this point invested in hanging out and seeing if we get all the way to alignment, especially since we're close. But if we start pulling back into this area without flipping, we're not going to get it in time. So our best bet is for the price to just go ahead and get up here and roll over 917, and then if you want to pull back, you can pull back. Yeah, I was trying to help Caden with his iPad, and then I thought I pressed the button to unmute, but I didn't. Yeah, but yeah, go ahead. Well, we're still hanging around there. How much time we got left in this 5-minute candle? 3:48. We're trying to get there. Oh, and the volume is kind of peaking above there. Not very strongly, but oh, never mind. This is giving vibes of wanting to pull back. Straight line impulse. Wick hesitation up here. That will change if we can get to close. It's kind of giving pullback vibes. Could come back to the 850 area. 800 looks good too. So more than likely, we're gonna not have another opportunity here, which is fine. I'm not trading tomorrow, so I will see you guys back on Thursday, Friday. I think both of those days we had news. We got 8:30 news on Thursday, and then yellow folders, and then Friday, just yellows. But we will trade both those days. It's Mother's Day weekend. Same. I'm down. I took minus 25 yesterday, minus 25 today. We'll bounce back. How do you feel about that, Paula? How you feel about being down minus 50 so far this week? Oh, that's funny. It does beat being down 100. The reason I asked is because in the past, Paula's mindset about that was different, and I just wanted to know what she was gonna say. Well, this candle is maybe putting us there, guys. We still got 415 left in this candle. I mean, we've We have played around 900 a lot. Now we're moving away from it. We'll see what happens. We got 15 minutes. Now she wants to fly. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. 3 minutes left in this 5-minute candle. Right now, we're looking good to be put in alignment here. I saw that. Is he going to retire or is somebody picking him up? Two minutes. About to be in alignment. I saw that too. He's got some Deshaun Watson issues. I'll take it I'll take it. Robot mode. What's the worst that can happen? No, I'll take 900 if it comes back. I don't know if it will, but if it does, I'll take it. It might. There's a little bit of a imbalance here that it's at right now. We're about to be in the bottom of the hour. Can we flip first, though? We got 1 minute left. I didn't wait all this time for nothing. I wasn't going to take another entry. I would have left a long time ago. Now, if we don't flip, then I'm not going to wait another 5 minutes. Oh, you son of a gun. Jimmy, talk dirty to her. 30 seconds left. We may not flip here. Get up there. Don't be rude. So rude. All right, well, we didn't flip, so maybe that's saving us because this is going to pull back deeper. That's what I was waiting on. This entry is gonna work out. I'm not taking it, but that's just because Jimmy just read her rights. Or did it save us? Yeah, 850, 800 looks 850 looks beautiful for an entry. I think that would be an A plus rebel setup because we're not in the line before it. And as of right now, the jury's still out on if she saved us from an SL or it's going up. In the bottom of the hour right now. Bearish engulfing candle on the 3. We're gonna be signing off here soon. If you're not gonna, if we're heading out, we're again just to remind you, no, I'm not trading tomorrow. I'll make another announcement in the Telegram group about that. We'll be back Thursday and Friday. Took one shot today, minus 25 on it from a sale down here at the bottom. And the market's just slow played since then. You too, Trish. All right, family. Let's go ahead and sign off. See you, Brian. Welcome, Jazzy J. I'll see you on the taps. See you Thursday, Amy. Later, George. All right, family. Have an amazing Tuesday. I'll see you guys Thursday. If you guys need anything from me between now and then, hit me up in the group. Thanks for watching on YouTube. Leave a like on the way out. Peace out for now, family.